Yo guys, what's going on? It's Icy Gamers here, and today's deck is going to be Time Thieves. Time Thieves got a massive buff in the last ban list. So as you guys can see before, during all of your turns, you could not special summon monsters other than Time Thief monsters, but now you can special summon monsters on your opponent's turn. So that's going to enable things like Ice Dragon's Prison and Nibiru, things like that, which we are going to be playing today. So the other thing is you no longer have to shuffle back a card if your opponent controls no cards. And this is, you can use the skill's second effect once per turn and twice per duel. So it is a twice per duel effect. So you can use it twice. Pretty good. Being able to grab the Time Thief pieces you're missing. So we're going to go and get into the deck list here, then I'll go and show you guys some replays. So we're running one Nibiru, triple Winder, one Basil Ship, triple Regulator, double Adjuster, one Chrono, double Droplet, triple Startup. I would probably play a third Droplet if I had it. One IDP, one Flyback, and two Retrograde. For the extra deck, we run the new Gallant Granite to search Nibiru. The one Utopic Ray Lancer, this card actually came up, I believe. One Dweller, double Perpetua. One Armageddon Knight, one Castell, one Exciton Knight, and one Evil Sword Nightmare. Usually, most people run the Requiem. I don't have that card. Not Requiem, the Arc Rebellion, my bad. So yeah, this is going to be standard, running Arc Rebellion and the Raiders Knight. So if you have that, replace two of the extra deck cards for that, probably like the Karen Gorgon or the Evil Swarm Nightmare. So you can run this, because this card can get like an insane amount of attack, so it definitely is worth running it if you have those cards. But I don't, so we're going to go and show you guys the replays here, and yeah, the deck performed very, very well. The only loss we had was to a misplay. We should have beat this guy, but unfortunately we summoned the wrong monster. I wasn't paying enough attention. But yeah, other than that, we won every single game. Pretty good duels as well. So we're gonna go and get into it. Let's go and see the first one. This deck is absolutely insane going first. Going second, it can actually do alright as well. So here we go. Here is replay number one. So this guy is on a 5-game win streak. You can see we're gonna be going first. So here we go. We open. Time Thieves are a little bit interesting as well. You can have a pretty alright hand, so you can see we use the skill here, we grab the Regulator. You're always going to want Regulator in the starting hand, because Regulator is your best starter. Summon out two. We're going to go Winder effect and Adjuster effect. Adjuster, send Chronograph. We're going to grab Retrograde. Exceed, summon into that Perpetua. Winder effect. Summon Winder. Startup, summon Basil Ship. We're going to go into Redoer next. We're going to go Redoer. We're going to go in for the Chronograph, Basil Ship, summon Basil Ship, and we're going to go in for the Gallant Granite now, and this is going to allow us to search the Nibiru. And that's pretty insane. You can see what we end on here. We end on... This is going first. We have Nibiru, we have Time Thief Retrograde, we have two Time Thief Retrogrades, but we also will be able to, as long as they don't have Droplet, we'll have Perpetua and Redoer here, so with the trap. So it's pretty nice. So we're gonna go immediately Perpetua, give this a spell, and then Redoer effect is gonna be grabbing a spell here as well. We're gonna negate the first spell with our trap, so we're gonna take that and put it on the Perpetua. 10 key, we're gonna actually bounce back with they're gonna Book of Eclipse, but because we already activated the effect, it's not going to matter, as the 10 key will get bounced back, and that is going to be the scoop. Pretty nice for the first game. I think they definitely should have activated that Book of Eclipse earlier, but I would have negated it for sure, so it kind of makes sense. Now we're going to be going versus Odd Eyes, and they're on a 12-game win streak. I didn't even realize 12-game win streak before, but you guys can see this here. If you have a third Droplets as well, this deck can go crazy. We're going to be going second into Odd Eyes. They got Odd Eyes Dissolver. They're going to skill, grab Joker. Summon Vortex, Joker, grab Noble Dragon. Summon the Shooting Riser. Persona Dragon, Dissolver, Sky Iris effect. Grab the Pendulum Dragon. Hot Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon here, and now we open both our droplets, so we're gonna pitch the droplet and the regulator because we can just grab another regulator with our skill here. We reveal the Winder, grab the regulator, normal the regulator, summon both these monsters, Winder effects, grab retrograde, send the Basil ship. They're gonna droll. We don't mind because we were gonna be searching anything else here anyway. So Basil ship summon, startup summon the Winder, Redoer. We're gonna use Perpetua effect to set the trap. We're gonna bounce back the Vortex because it had 3000 defense, so we can really clear that. They're gonna attempt to. We're gonna use Redoer effect. They're gonna attempt to Sky Iris. We're gonna use the other Redoer effect to just bounce it back. So, well, after in a second. Now they attempt to Sky Iris. And then we bounce back the scale here, I believe. And that is the scoop. And we drew into Nibiru anyway, so pretty nice, pretty nice. So let's go into game number 3. This one was an interesting one. I can't remember what they... I think this was actually a Time Thief mirror match, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We're going to be going second. This is probably one of the counters to Time Thieves is Forbidden Droplet, but I mean, like, that's like the counter to every deck almost. Time Thief startup, you can see. So we're going versus Redoer and Perpetua. So we're going to immediately Droplet so they can't get those effects off. I sent a trap. Notice I sent a trap here. The reason why I sent the trap is because I think maybe this is retrograde. So I don't want them to be able to respond with the retrograde. So I'm still thinking that's retrograde. So now they're just going to try and activate all these effects, but we dropleted it, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to grab the regulator, normal the regulator, regulator effects, summon both of these, Winder effects, adjuster effects, adjuster send Basil ship, grab the Time Thief startup. We're going to go Perpetua. And then I'm like realizing, oh, maybe it's just not. Well, actually, I don't know here yet. I still think it's retrograde here, so I'm going to clear both the monsters and then set our 2 cards. Notice here, they're going to try and activate the chronograph, but we do have the flyback in the grave, so we're going to chain the flyback to take the monster here as well. It's actually an MST, not the counter trap. They don't hit our counter trap, so we're good, and they're just going to surrender at this point, so... Pretty nice. We managed to beat Time Thieves going second. Now, this one is actually this board versus birds. Oh, it was so good to destroy birds like this. Oh, it was great. Like this turn 1 was crazy. Alright, so here we go. Time Thief Crossbeat versus Lyrilusc. We have IDP, Forbidden Droplet, Crossbeat effect, grab the regulator, normal summon regulator, regulator grab Winder, an adjuster, send the chronograph, summon up that, we're gonna grab this, we use Redoer effect. Notice you have to be very careful about like what material, like what to send and all that as well. We send the Redoer, we get back this. So now our inboard is we have Redoer, Perpetua, Droplet, Retrograde, and IDP. Absolutely crazy, and we already have the trap attached. There's no way birds can beat this, unless they have like Droplet, of course, but... You can see we're going to summon the Winder, Winder grab the Basil ship. They're going to start off by canarying. They're going to bird call. We are going to retrograde that immediately. They're going to attempt to use this. They're going to special summon the Celestine Wagtail, grab the Bird Sanctuary. They're then going to activate the Bird Sanctuary. They're going to attempt to Barrel Canary. This is where we respond with our IDP. And bye-bye, birdies. And that is the surrender button. Pretty nice to destroy birds like that. And this is going to be our final replay here. Very fun deck. Definitely recommend you guys try it out with the newly buffed Time Thieves. it actually felt pretty good. Definitely, you definitely can cog with this one. All right, Time Thief, Crossbeat, Normal Summon Regulator, Regulator effects, Winder, and Adjuster, Adjuster effect. Send to the Basil ship, grab the Chrono. We're gonna summon the Chrono with the Startup, grab the Redoer, Basil ship, Redoer effects. And this time we're actually gonna have Basil ship on the field with us as well. So we have Nibiru, Retrograde, and then we have the Trap, of course. And we get another Trap as well. Winder, Search. Like, look at all these cards you get, it's crazy. They're gonna grab Zombie World, we're gonna say absolutely no to that. No Zombie World for you. They're gonna go Jack of Lawn. They're gonna summon this. This is where we are gonna use our Redoer. So we draw and send the Time Thief flyback to send that back. They're gonna set one. The one card, of course, the card that it would be Samsara, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We get a Winder. Like, look at our hand right now. There's no way our opponent beats us. We're gonna go Dweller because it's zombies, I guess, you know, and flyback, grab the spell, Perpetua, summon. Probably shouldn't have done that just in case. I guess they didn't have like anything to IDP anyway. Oh, I guess they did. So yeah, summoning that was probably a mistake. But hey, all I'm gonna say is Time Thieves feel really, really strong right now. Honestly, I could see it becoming like a tier 3 deck, but not. Especially if it goes first. Like going first is crazy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Till then. Peace out, everyone.